name is Marco Dominic Gonzalez. It is March the 2nd, 2014, 09:02 a.m. I want to comment on, I watched George this week and Meet the Press, and right now I'm watching Face the Nation. And, but I want to backtrack and comment on they interviewed, David Gregory interviewed the Governor Brown of California. He's talking about marijuana, and he's talking about his first Meet the Press was in 1975. I was 3 years old, so the guy's been around. See, there's a misnomer here, and the misnomer is this. It's like everyone has the version of what a pothead is because we get it from the media. When you actually talk to people, because I waited tables with people, there's customers, there's good examples of Be Real from Cypress Hill. They're very articulate people. Sure, it's like anybody at the bar. When you have a few drinks, you're gonna be a little, but when you're not having those few drinks, and it's just like anybody else, very articulate, very intelligent, and you wouldn't know somebody who smoked marijuana. See, that's a misnomer. That's not true. That would just be like saying that every American's a beerhead, and you're always in that beer stupor. Absolutely not. It's not true. That's false. Should California legalize marijuana? Absolutely legalize marijuana. 100%. And people follow the law. DUI, recreational use, not doing it more. My thing is that people that smoke marijuana are in a state of bliss. They're not violent, man. Alcohol creates a lot of violence, and it's legal. No, you're not going to stop getting a beer in the bars. So my thing is, you should be able to go to the bar and have a designated driver, and the rest of the dudes, smoking marijuana, bro. Whatever. Not a big deal. That should be legalized in California. Because, it's like with Kerry Kennedy was acquitted. Good. But again, the message is, you know the effects of that medication. You put it by itself. It should not be somewhere where you can accidentally make that mistake. Absolutely not. And I'm hoping the judge said that to her. But more people in this country are hooked on Ambien and are walking around with Ambien, and that is dangerous. I mean, my God, there's too many cases. I'm sorry, folks. Let's look at the facts. Everyone's on Ambien, and that's legal, but you don't want to make marijuana legal? Does not make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. Think about it. And my point 3 is this gentleman's talking to Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel about reducing the military after World War II numbers. My thing is this, and I had a long conversation with my father about this in 2010, 2011, and 2012. Someone's controlling my camera. I had a long conversation with my father about this in 2010, 2011, and 2012. More people make a bigger target. You don't need, it's not like in the movies you need all these people. Absolutely not. You don't need all these people. The reason why we didn't stop the Afghans, because they're fighting a guerrilla war. It's hard to fight a guerrilla war with all these people, and they're finally starting to listen. I've been talking about this for like 10 years, but over the last 3 years, I'm like, why do we have all these military people when you can't pay them properly? You're not paying them a decent wage because you got so many of them. So when you cut that military down, you can pay those enlisted men the money that they deserve, and you don't need all those people. Because what you're doing is you're fighting a guerrilla war. You don't need to fight a guerrilla war with a lot of people, guys. But someone finally listened, But I had a long verbal conversation with my father, and I'm like, I wish somebody could listen to me. They're finally starting to listen. I'll do a part 2.